Hi, welcome to the Redragon Otiim Pro review video.
This is it.
What's up guys, Sauce here, hope your day's going well. So today we'll be taking a look at the Otiim Pro.
Give me that. Nice.
And as you can hear by that, that's a silent keyboard. I know some of you guys are gonna hate in the comments, but silent keyboards are really good for working, gaming at night, and all that good stuff. I got a lot of comments about what keyboard I can use to game at night, so this will be probably one of the good ones. The price of this keyboard is actually really nice, so stay tuned for that. It's $55 right now. This keyboard is amazing, we'll get more into it, but before we get started, I would like you guys to know I did release some new 3D models, one where you can display your keycaps, your artisan keycap, and I also made a switch tester 3D variant that you can print yourself or you can buy on my shop. That one is more like a fidget. It's great to play around with, so go ahead and check it out. If you have a 3D printer, you can get the model for $3. Check my website if you want to get the physical version, sauce.shop. Thank you guys so much for your support on all my wallpapers, desk mats, all that good stuff. More desk mats will be on the way as well, so stay tuned. Shout out to Redragon for sending this out. Anyway, let's get started. So this is the Redragon Otiim Pro. This is a silent keyboard and it actually uses one of my favorite silent switches, which is the Otiim Silent Peach V3, but it's rebranded for Redragon, of course. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me in the comments because they are really similar, far too similar. In the box you do get extra switches, a keycap and switch puller, the manual, and a USB-C cable. At first glance, I didn't really like how the keyboard looks, but it started growing on me, honestly. On the top left, you'll see the media knob, which is a strange shape and also a strange way to use it, but it's alright when you actually do use it. You just slide left and right, and then you can also click on it. And in front of the keyboard, you have the on and off switch and the mode switcher, and then the place to charge the keyboard. On the side of the keyboard, you do have the 2.4 GHz dongle. You guys know I hate having the brand logos on the top of the keyboard or in front where you can actually see it, and that's the same for this keyboard. It's at the top right and I hate it. I don't like it at all. I'd rather it be on the side like some of Redragon's other keyboards. The keyboard looks amazing on the sides because it has the RGB on the sides, which shines light on your desk, and it looks really nice. The keycaps are actually really comfortable to type on. The keyboard has south facing RGBs. It is a TKL keyboard with 87 keys. The keycaps are also hot swappable, and the keyboard is gasket mounted. If the keyboard is really hard to take apart, maybe they don't want you to open it. So I'll say this is probably one of the keyboards that you don't want to open. You won't do the tape mod, and you won't change the plate. I think I'm going to start ranking keyboards that way now. I'll just let you guys know. Don't take it apart. The keyboard comes in this color and then it comes in a gradient black. Not a big fan of the gradient black, so I'm glad I got this one. The keyboard also has 3 layers of foam, which improves on the silentness. It also has 3 modes of connectivity with Bluetooth, 2.4 GHz, and the cable with wired. This keyboard is not VIA compatible, so it comes with its own software. I hope in the future Redragon does get a website, like how Gravistar and Newfie has one to control their software. Some companies are moving away from the software download. I think this keyboard is a really good keyboard for productivity. The sweet sounds of keyboard is amazing, but sometimes when you want to really just focus, I think this keyboard comes in really handy. These silent switches by Redragon are really nice. They are a little bit mushy, which come with many silent switches, but it's not annoying. I'd say they're really nice to type on. I'll put the specs of the switches on the screen and then we'll get into the software. So this is the K729 software, and as you can see, you can make multiple profiles. So let's start from the top. You can see all the device info, language, startup, exit, tap. You can change the sensitivity on that and change the sleep mode time, rebalance, reset if you want to reset. Don't reset if you don't want to. Next, you can see you have different profiles. You can create more profiles, delete profiles, import profiles as well. And on the keyboard, you have the default FN1, FN2, and tap. Tap is for that one I just showed you when you tap it really quick. You can change the time on that. This is not a Hall effect keyboard, so you don't have the option to change the actuation. You can only change the keys to the mouse function, multimedia, create macros, commands, key combination. On this page you have the lighting settings. You can change all the different lights. You can change the lights to different modes, change the brightness, speed of the effect, and all that good stuff. On this page you can see it can pick up sound, so you can change the effects based on sound. Comment below, let me know if you do use this feature. And finally, this is the macros page. You can create macros and then put them on the keys right here. Let's get back to the video. And for my final thoughts, for $60, this is an amazing deal for a pre-built silent keyboard. If this keyboard wasn't silent and it didn't have no unique factor to it, I might be a little bit more questionable. I do hate that the software is a software download after trying online web software. I quite honestly like the profile of these keycaps. They're very ergonomic and you type on them really nice. They're fun to type on. They're not shine through keycaps, so if you're looking for shine through keycaps on this keyboard, no, they're not shine through. The keyboard just has really nice RGB. As I mentioned earlier, I don't like that Redragon logo at the top right, and the volume knob is really funny, but when you get used to it, it's really nice. The design of the keyboard is alright. I warmed up to it a little bit more. When I first got it, I did think it was a little bit ugly. I think the more you use it, the more you start to appreciate it. Anyway, that's all I have for this keyboard. It's 1000 Hz, gasket mounted, really nice keycaps, RGB, tri-mode, somewhat of an ugly design, but it's really functional and ergonomic. Shout out to Redragon for sending this keyboard out so I could check it out and show you guys what it's all about. Anyway, let's get into the gaming and sound test. And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of you guys watching these videos. And those of you who like me for my wallpapers, desk mats, I really do appreciate it. And all your comments, I do read them. If you haven't already, go ahead and join my Discord. Do giveaways in there sometimes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.